All right, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to Norm Can't Shoot. I am Norm, and today we are playing some more Crusader Kings 3. I was going to play yesterday, but I was deathly sick yesterday, but I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. Um, that being said, we did do a previous stream when it came out a couple of days ago. I did a 3-hour stream where I was playing as the County of Sens in France, and it was an abysmal failure. We spun our wheels for three hours, and we wound up with almost zero progression. So it got a little bit exciting towards the end, but for the most part, there wasn't a whole lot happening. But such as Crusader Kings, I was kind of still working out how to play the game and do that sort of thing. The downside was that when I checked, I had totally botched also the save somehow, so I lost a chunk of what we had actually done, including the exciting part at the end. So I decided I was going to scrap it. We're going to start again. I've been playing a little bit offline just to get more used to the controls so I'm not fumbling around like a complete idiot. So I think I have a little bit better feel for it now. So I'm going to start a new start. I'm going to go for a county in Ireland, which is kind of a traditional start. So I thought, what am I going to do to make things a little bit different, to make things a little bit interesting? And I had an idea. It could be genius, it could be horrendous, so I don't know which. You're going to have to just stick with me, and we'll try our luck together and see how it goes. But I would like to introduce you to what I would like to call Rando Lando. What we're going to do, I have a random dice generator down here at the bottom, guarded by the handsome Lando Calrissian. And all decisions in the game, whenever you get a pop-up, you've got different options. I'm going to try and do as many of those as possible as random. Otherwise, I'm going to try and play the game normally, in terms of like decisions on like who to attack and, which counties to try and press claims in, that sort of thing. I'm going to do all those decisions myself. But something pops up, some life event, some kind of situation, in as many situations as is reasonable, I'm going to do it completely random. So that could turn out well for us. That could more likely turn out completely disastrous, and this could be a very quick playthrough. But I thought, listen, man, let's just try it and see what happens. What's the worst that happens? Plenty of time to play the game properly. Why not screw it up right at the start? Perfect. Okay, so I am going to start as Dublin, as Earl Murchad Mac. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Some Irish person just pronounce all that for me. I don't know what that is. Earl Murchie. Okay, Murchie of Dublin. Let's play and see what happens. Now, the goal, as in any Irish playthrough, is to first become the King of Ireland, gather all these independent states together into Ireland. And then you work your way out to Scotland or England and try and get the Empire of Britannia, and then you go on to the continent and all the rest of stuff. That's still going to be the goal. That's still what I'm going to be trying to do. But I'm almost going to be playing against myself because all my decisions are going to be completely thwarted by the RNG. So I don't know how this is going to go, boys. Let's give it a shot. Play. All right. Let's take a look at who this guy is. I haven't played as him in Crusader Kings. He's fairly average in terms of his stats. He does have Lustful, which is good for getting some characters cranked out there, some kids. He's honest, he's humble, he's temperate. He's a misguided warrior and an aggressive attacker, which does not seem to match with all of the rest of his stats, but that's fine. That's fine. He has a wife who is also fairly average. She's an amateurist plotter. She's cynical, etc., etc., etc. Now, she's 40, so even though I'm lustful, she's probably not going to crank out any more kids. I might be able to get one, but we'll see. But thankfully, he comes pre-kidded, if that's a word. Here's my heir, Domhnall. He is a good fighter, terrible at diplomacy, but that's fine. He's a forest fighter, not in the way you're thinking. I'm guessing. No, I think it just means he fights in the forest as opposed to fighting fires in the forest. He's gluttonous, callous, greedy, and a brilliant strategist. So basically he's a jerk, but he can probably beat you up, so too bad for you. It's like high school, guys. It's like high school. Domino's high school. Now we have his siblings. We have my daughter, Enna, who is decent, I guess, and she is close to marrying age. I'd be wary to get... I'm not 100% certain that I want to get... It's my son's not married. I might marry her off for an alliance, but the problem is technically speaking, she's... Oh, she's not second in line. I've got another son. Okay, we can marry her off for an alliance. It's fine. And we have Don Chad. Ugh, that's a terrible name. Sorry, Ireland, but that's a terrible name. And he's doing pretty well so far. Rowdy, content, arrogant. That's fine. All right. Heir is unmarried, no lifestyle choice. Chosen. So the obvious choice here would be Marshall based on his proclivities. But again, it's RANDO LANDO time. Let's see what Lando has for us. So we're going to go down here. I'll do a D6. If I get a 6, we'll just re-roll. All right, so let's see how this works. 5. Okay, you've got a learning focus. That's okay. He's actually got a 10 learnings. That's fine. In terms of his focus, 3 choices. We'll go down to D3. What do we get? 3. Congratulations. You're a very religious man. You're a theology focus. See how this works? Boom. Theology focus. He's done. Excellent. Now, that one happened to turn out okay based on his stats, but that could have been disastrous too. So don't expect all of these RNG rolls to go our way. I think the vast majority are going to completely screw us. But listen, what are you going to do? All right. Next up, my heir is unmarried. So let's find him someone to marry. I'm not going to RNG the marriage because you get a list of like 3,000 marriage potential people that could get a little cray-cray. So we're just going to we're going to pick the spouse the traditional way, and then all the decisions within that marriage are going to be an issue. Now, how to pick a wife. What do we got here? We have an alliance with the Welsh wouldn't be a bad idea because they're close enough they can come and help me in a fight, but they're far enough away that while I'm getting Ireland consolidated, they're not going to be competing with me. So that's actually not a bad match right off the bat. Her stats, she's got good diplomacy, which helps counter maybe a little bit of his terrible diplomacy. Compassionate, generous, and arbitrary, so not fantastic, but not terrible. She got a 0 learning, which is not great. Let me just take a quick little peekaroo and see what else we've got down here. Herefordshire is also a possibility, but I think I like the Welsh option the best. So unless anything else jumps out at me as being crazy good, I think that's the way that we're going to go. Let's just do that. Boom. Gualadas. Oh my goodness. How does England have names like John and William? I guess not. I guess maybe in 1066 you got a lot of those weird names in England with the that weird A and the E thing, you know, where they're attached, and I don't know how to pronounce them. Anyway. We're going to call you Gwen. Gwen, let's get you hitched. All right, let's take a look at my council. What do we got here? We got a bishop with a 17 learning. Hello. That'll be great for fabricating claims. Thank you very much. We also have a really good chancellor. Wow, we're killing it. This is great. Steward is 11. That's reasonable. That's totally fine. And Marshall's pretty good. Spymaster's pretty good. Look at this. We lucked out, I think, on the council. Normally the council is way more terrible when I'm starting. Way more terrible. This is perfectly workable. Do any of these guys need to get married? Let's marry you off. Let's get some kids in the court. We'll find you a spouse. Let's do it based on stats. I just like to have some courtiers around to have decent stats, and maybe if I'll look and see if I can find someone that has a genetic trait that might be good. I need all the help I can get here, guys. This is going to be a rough playthrough. You are Hale. All right, Hale works. You're in. Congratulations. Get married. What about my marshal? My marshal needs someone to marry to. So we'll do the same thing. This person is beautiful and intelligent, but she's also a lunatic and feeble. So she's got great stats, but I think that's going to be a hard pass. Aslog. She's quick. She's Norse. She's got good stats. Congratulations. You're married. Boom. Just that easy. Alright, now what are we going to get these guys to do? Here's Dublin. What are we looking at Dublin in terms of duchies? Part of Meath, so we're going to start working over here. So let's try and get a claim on Athlone. Again, if I'm pronouncing all of these completely wrong, just let me know, and I will try to fix it next time. We will have you deal with domestic affairs. Now he's able to change the county to Irish. Is the Irish... What do we have here? No, I don't want you. Go away. Go away. I want to see... No, I don't want to see you. I want to see the county. Thank you. Culture is Norwegian. Okay, so that's going to be a leftover from the invasion days. So let's fix that. Let's have some... Let's make Ireland Irish again. Green hats with lettering right on the front. Marshal, you can keep organizing levies. Let's see if you can find out some secrets in Athlone that maybe we can use as hooks. I've got no money, of course, because we're just starting out. A little bit of prestige, a little bit of piety. Alright, I think that might be it for now. What else do we have up here that it's telling me to do? I can negotiate an alliance with Earl something or other. Who is he? Of Leinster. Okay. Let's negotiate an alliance. I can declare war on the guy I just did an alliance with? That doesn't make much sense. I have a claim. Oh, see, this is why you read them all before you start clicking on things. I just offered an alliance to the guy that I have a claim on his territory for, which was not bright. And that, I can't even blame that one on the RNG. I'm just done. Now, my heir is second in line to inherit Leinster. Now that's interesting. Primary heir. Hang on, let's go back here. There's my son. So if I can kill off this, if I can kill off the head of Leinster, I am totally watching this. Sorry, guys. Here's the Earl of Leinster. His primary heir is me. So if I just kill him, that's fine. Oh, he's my father. Oh my God. Everyone, you can stop screaming at the screen. I finally caught it. That's my dad. Okay, so if I kill my dad, then I've got Leinster. Boom. Done. Okay, Dad. Moida. I gained 35 stress because I'm honest, but honestly, I don't care. Oh, 7% success. Wow. That is not great. That is not great. Well, he's 71. Nature's going to take its course. I think I'm just going to get Leinster. Okay, well, that's fine. Children lack guardians. I'll do that. Well, let's do. We got 7 characters here, 8 if you count me. So let's see who. Let's randomly pick who her guardian's gonna be. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torgal, congratulations! You're teaching my kid. Excellent. Few knights I can declare. Blah blah blah. Domhnall Chimeri, I already sorted that. First in line to inherit the earldom. Excellent. Okay, we got it sorted out now. See, I'm too eager to get started. I'm not paying attention. I'm not looking at the details. This is what I gotta do. Okay, accepting marriage proposals. I got an alliance with my dad until he keels over dead, then I'm just gonna take everything over. I can X these because I'm aware of them. Combat practice. And my son's married. Excellent. All right. So basically, my goal is to just, I'll try and move over into Athlone. And in the meantime, I'll just wait around till my father kicks it. Okay, we have our first choice. Here we go. Mystical knowledge. I've come across a book describing how ancient monastics used trances and visions of ecstasy to commune with heaven. It seems a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there's something to be learned from them. All right. 2 choice. What do we got? D2. 2. You attempt to learn more about the practice through books. All right. The more I dig into ancient texts, the more I discover. Could the mysterious practices of the ancient monastics predate even Christianity itself? I seem to have stumbled across something remarkable. All right, well, let's see what I do about it. 2 again. Perhaps I should experiment a little after all. I attempt to learn more about the practice through books. This feels like I'm going to head down the road to a heresy. So that's not good, but we shall see. We shall see. A little heresy never hurt. Come on now. I mean, except all those people that were burned at the stake for heresy. But I mean, like, other than those people, did it really hurt anybody? Locked in a room, strange powders on a burning fire provided overpowering heat, smoke, and smells as I tried to feel the things that lie beyond the world of senses. I took some mushrooms. That's what happened. We've all been there. I don't know how much time passed before strange, indecipherable visions of light and pulsing sounds came to me. Yeah, he definitely took mushrooms. He's saying he read, but he took some mushrooms. Was it my imagination or a glimpse of the divine? Is there any way to even tell? Dude, like, is there even a way to tell? Okay. 2 choices. What do we got? Number 2 again. Interesting. I'll record my findings for the future, and I gain learning lifestyle experience. All right. That seemed pretty harmless. I didn't wind up excommunicated. Am I getting raided here? I am getting raided. I just started. Chieftain Thord, don't be a jerk. What can I do about it? I don't think anything, because I do not have enough troops. I can rally those troops. I don't think you can call in allies when you're being raided. And if I call in my troops, he's just going to kill all my troops. So I might just have to just let him raid me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what raid defense is in CK3. It works a little bit differently, so I'm not sure what to do here. I might just lose some gold. I've only got 51 gold. Go ahead and take it. What do I care? I just don't want him to kill any of my people. Yeah, if you snuck away a little bit of gold, that's fine. Knock yourself out. Go ahead, brah. You earned it. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets in his court. I do not believe we'll ever find anything either. Well, let's see if we keep going or not. 2. Keep it up. Come on, Pops, you're 72. You're a treacherous villain. People are just waiting for you to die, me included. I've prowled through the documents. Okay, this one isn't going to count as a random because this is just, I asked him to do a thing and now he's telling me he did a thing. So it's not really a choice exactly in a technical sense. So this will put me into debt. And I don't quite have enough piety to... It's only just like 3 gold or like 7 gold under. Let's see what happens. I really want that claim, so I'm very close to being. Once you've got 250 piety, usually you can exchange that, basically cash that in for 100 gold from the Pope, right? Ask Head of Faith for gold. He loses a bit of opinion of me, but that's fine. Boom, cash. I need cash more than piety. Enna comes of age. Oh, Enna was a dude. I thought that was a daughter. I was not paying attention. Let's see how this one turned out. Shy, humble, deceitful, a thrifty cleric, so not very great. My kids are not fantastic, but that's all right. I became the new head of the household, and I gained Leinster, and I'm the new dynasty head. Boom. There we go. That's the easy way. If you're just related to everyone and they all die, congratulations. You're the head. Excellent. Well, that's good because now that's going to increase my... That's going to increase my military, so that'll make taking out Athlone much easier. My military now is 700 versus, what's this dude's? Their military strength is inferior. So inferior that I might have to immediately kick his butt. Let's do it. War is declared. Raise all those armies. Why are you being like this? I am still, despite practicing, I'm still managing to screw up the controls periodically, so please bear with me. I gotta chase him. Just come and meet me. Don't be a coward. Just come take your beating like a man. Solitude in the Great Hall. Don Chad seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He slipped underneath the tables and there hid from people the entire meal. What a weirdo. There's being shy and then there's this. I mean, dude. Hiding under a table at dinner. That's a little weird. Alright, so let's see how we deal with this. Parenting by random number generation. If this works out here, maybe we can try it in real life, parents. I gain focus on the food and the company if the company bothers you. So he's going to gain gluttonous and I'm going to gain 30 stress. That seems like a decision I wouldn't normally make, but RNG, baby. Gluttonous it is. All right, they still can't find anything. Let's see if we get her to move on. Yeah, you know best. We'll leave it for now. Okay, I forgot I'm at war. Hang on. Let's come up here. Let's see, we should have enough to siege, and I might be able to kick their butts again here. Hopefully I still have enough left to siege. Bleeding out. I am inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where is the physician? The healer is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. This is like an episode of ER. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, my Bishop Conmail is at my side. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. All right, so who's gonna step in and be the hero here? I have 3 options. What's it gonna be? 2. Step back. That's my patient. Conmail doesn't like me. I have a 2/3 chance of saving him all by myself. He'll die. Who is this that I'm dying? Okay, that's all right. Let's just do it. Here we go. My patient screams and thrashes even though 3 grown men weigh him down every step of the way of the battle. But my knowledge does not fail me and my hands remain steady. Boom! Like a surgeon, touched for the very first time. I am not sure how I managed, but in the end, it seems like the soldier will live. His comrades pat my back, decorum lost to relief. Thank you, my lord. We would have lost this dude, my courtier, without you. Excellent. I saved a life. I gained a bunch of experience. Beautiful. Okay, we'll get rid of these. Okay, I took the Earl's son hostage. Well, that's going to be handy. And I have enough to siege. Perfect. Look at this. We'll siege this guy down. Boom. I got a learning. Look at this. This RNG so far, I mean, quote me later when it comes out horribly, but so far it's turned out aces. In fact, I'm probably doing better with the RNG than I would have if I was actually making the decisions intelligently. So I think there's something to this system. Which I'm gonna randomly pick which of these we're gonna go for, and then I'm just gonna work my way down. We maybe do a little, at each branch of the tree we'll do it, but I'm not gonna like do it each time which tree to do. We're just gonna go for a tree, fill it out, and then randomly choose what the next tree is. So I got 3 trees. Which tree is it going to be? The first tree, whole of the body. Well, it makes sense. I just saved a guy's life. Now I'm like, dude, I could totally be a doctor. Chicks love doctors. Boom. Whole of the body. Court physicians cost less to hire. Court physician treatments will have better outcomes. Well, that's handy anyway, actually. That's totally fine. Excellent. What's going on up here? I can call in an ally. I don't need it. I can declare war on a guy. Well, we'll wait and see. I forgot to marry off my kid. Let's see what this one's going to marry. I'm not so worried about alliances right now. When we're just kind of scrabbling around trying to get the guys in Ireland, it's less of an issue. I'd rather get some quality kids in the dynasty here. Didn't I already marry this girl off to... Am I losing my mind, or did I not marry her off already to one of my courtiers? Something happened there. Well, holy letter, uh-oh. My recent endeavors within the realm of theology have given me a greater appreciation for God's representatives on earth. Trying to express some of these feelings, I will draft a letter to the King Bishop Alexander. I sit down with a scribe, and together we craft a truly splendid letter, highlighting his holiness. All right, let's see what we're going to highlight. This is a D4. Let's clear things a little bit there. Boom. All right, D4. 1, his empathy and kind heart. Does he have empathy and kind heart? Yeah, he's compassionate, he's forgiving, he's just. Yeah, that actually is that works. Okay, that girl's gonna come marry my kid. Lovely. Your letter is much appreciated. Your insight into the realm of God as well as the nature of man is astounding. I gain lifestyle points. Pope Alexander II likes me more. Excellent. Look at this. This is a can't lose strategy. Random numbers. All you chumps out there trying to make actual decisions. And all you need to do is just randomly generate your way right to a victory. Okay, the siege has won. I took a bunch of prisoners. We have won this war. We're going to enforce our demands. You have to accept it, so that's it for you. All right. Look at Dublin. Perfect. This is great. I've even got some prisoners I can ransom. Let's see if I can ransom anybody, make a little cash out of this, too. Who we got? Can I ransom you, little kid? I get a weak hook on some little kid. No. Pay me some cash, man. Who's this chick? She is... I think it's that dude who I just beat his wife, so... Alright, well, you can both sit in prison for a little while until you're worth more money. I want you to sit there, and I want you to think about what you did, and think about ways that you can make your family some money so that they can pay it to me, that you can get out. Otherwise, you can sit in my prison for a while. Alright. Excellent. Now, there was someone I could attack, yes? Who is this that I can attack? Who is Earl Aed of Brefine? What are my claims on him? Oh, is that just the du jour thing, I guess, maybe, is my claim. Alright, well, I'm assuming I can kick his butt. Let's take a look. Yep, I can kick his butt, so let's try that now. My armies are raised from the last one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. We'll disband those guys. Now, declare war. My claims. I gain the contested title, so I'm going to get the Earldom of Brefine. Excellent. Or Briefne? Briefne? I don't know. Declare war. Raise all them armies. Only 529. I guess I just used a bunch of them. I should have maybe waited a little bit. I'm sure that won't bite me in the butt at all. Everything will be fine. Oof. Yikes. Yikes. I took his nephew. That's good. But yikes. That was a tougher bit than I thought it was going to be. Oh, fingers crossed on this one. Okay, I think I got him, but now I don't know if I have enough to siege. I do not. I do not have enough. He doesn't have enough either. Call to war. Who do I have an alliance with? I don't have enough prestige to deny it. I'll accept it and then... But I gotta deal with my stuff first, so I might not actually get to... Oh, this is the Welsh guy. This is the Welsh guy. How about I accept that, and then I'll call you into my war, and then you can come help me with mine, and then if I've got anybody left, I'll come help you with yours. Okay, this is a plan. This is a plan. I forgot I had him. I can call on my ally. Call to war. Excellent. Okay, he's going to send over some guys. Oh, I thought you were coming to me. Never mind. Oh, wow, yeah, he's taking a beating over here. Where's his troops? Does he have any left? Alright, I don't have enough to... I don't have enough to siege, so maybe if I just keep attacking these guys, I might either kill enough of them to get up over 100%, or capture a prisoner that will let me win. At least until, can I call up more troops? I don't think so. Faction created against me. A peasant rabble? What? Peasants? I haven't got time for you. What's with these peasants all the time? Peasants, peasants, peasants. Wounded, uh-oh. My injured son. Oh, this is, okay. This is not turning out well. My son, I was too impatient again. I really should have just waited a couple turns, rebuilt up my guys. I would have stomped all over him. This wouldn't have been an issue. Patience is the key in Crusader Kings 3. My son and heir Domhnall has been wounded, and the injury runs deep. I fear that his body is not strong enough to fight this on its own. I feel death lingering by his bedside. Oof. What are we doing? Send for the physician now. I'm glad I got that roll. I don't think I have a physician, but we'll try and grab it. Court physician. Alright, she's decent. She's less decent, but it doesn't matter because I don't decide. D3. 3. Neither of you impress me. Come back later. I know my son's dying, but too bad. I'm being picky. Alright, I'm just gonna have to keep attacking this guy. Are you coming to help me, buddy, or what are you doing? No, I don't think so. I mean, in terms of helping in the Welsh War, they can suck it. I got nothing going on. I can't even finish this fight. There's no way that I'm going to be able to help them in their fight at all. This sucks. I might have to. Oh, you know what? I can maybe I might hire. My options are I can either offer a white piece, or I can hire in some mercenaries. So I didn't want to spend that money, but it's the price you pay. It's the price I pay for being a dum-dum. So, who is this guy? Oh, that's the guy's. I'll take 10 from you. Good deal. And then now I will hire some mercenaries. If I can. Let's see what we got. I want some cheap mercenaries. I just need enough to do a siege, so all these cheap ones are not available. I gotta go pricey? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think I have much of a choice. Oh well, it's only money. Okay, this kid comes out arrogant, content, gluttonous, a brilliant strategist, and again, an aggressive attacker. So, not my best. Not my best. So, let's see what we can find here. Let's find a spouse. We'll take a look for skills. She's a genius, but she's also 37, so I don't think that's going to work. She's pretty, but 45. I'm trying to find someone that's a little closer in age range to my 16-year-old son. Emma, did I not? I must have screwed something up. If you're watching this on YouTube, rewind and see what I screwed up, because I must have botched something. I'm pretty sure that's the girl that I had married off to, again, to my dude. Okay, you know what? Congratulations, you're in the family. Boom. Excellent. Much better, much better. As long as I got these guys, I already paid for them. I'll go over and help my buddy over in Wales after this is done too. Maybe we can help turn the tide for him a little bit. Well, it depends. If he's getting his butt really kicked, I don't want to kill all my guys. We'll see. We'll see. I'm more focused right. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. Enforce the demands. So be it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's... How are things going for him over here? Well, yeah, it's workable. That's workable. Let's get these guys and move them over here. Invalidated. The Penellan claim on the Principality of blah blah blah. Okay, so that war went away. Okay. So we'll disband everybody. So that cost me more money than it should have because I wasn't that bright. But listen. You live and you learn. What are you going to do? The power of scriptures. Suffragan Bishop Conmail often quotes passages from the scriptures about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I'll memorize and recite a section on. First of all, let's just see out of curiosity. What's this dude's deal? He is humble, calm, chaste, and melancholic. Sounds like me in high school. All right. D3 are made of these. Who am I to disagree? His diligence. I think that's the one thing he didn't have, but that's fine. I'm sure Conmel had said something about the virtues of being diligent. I cannot recall his exact words, so I allow myself some creativity. Unfortunately, the bishop is rather conservative. What are you talking about? He sneers. These are not the words of God. Dope. I lose 50 piety. Yikes. Well, that's what you get. Alright, now, as I recall, while all this was going on, I was having a control issue. Who's out of control here? What's going on? What's the control stat at here? Hang on, let's just take a look. Control 80, that's reasonable. 61 is not great. Absolute control. Absolute control. Okay, so let's get him up here in my new territory and settle the natives down a little bit there. Let's see what's going on. Now, I will have him working on a claim for ossuary because that will be my next target. What else is going on? I can create the Duchy of Meath, but I don't particularly need to do that right now. I have some counselors that want to, vassals that want to be counselors, but, you know, wait your turn. Available perks. Okay, so I have 3 potential choices here. I'll see which chain I'm going to go down, then I'll finish the chain, then I'll see which chain I'm going to do next. How about we do it that way? Or should I just be doing full random, guys? I feel like it would take me an awful long time to get to the bottom, but it's not really a big issue. Let's do full random. Full random. Okay, I mean within the learning. We're not going to go completely random. So I have 3 different paths I can take here, so I'm going to take the first path, okay? So continuing in whole of the body, I have 3 options here. Restraint. You can take the embrace celibacy and abandon celibacy decisions. Alright, that doesn't seem terribly useful. That'd be good if you had a lot of kids, like you had like 15 sons and you were afraid it was going to totally splinter, but your thing, but I've already got 3 sons. But, I mean, I'm like old. It's not going to be a problem. My uncle has been slain in battle. That's terrible. I didn't even know I had an uncle. Alright, I'm not going to do this because then I've got a 50-50 chance of embracing every single heresy that comes up, which is not the case. If I have like a courtier come up to me and like say, hey, let's talk about this sinful heresy, then, you know, I'll put that random. But this stuff here I'm not going to do. That's just some guy. Okay. I became the culture head of the Irish culture. Excellent. What are we focusing on? Battlements. Perfect. Not a problem, Ireland. Although I'm still Norwegian, but that's almost done. That's almost done. We'll get rid of all that Norwegian in there. Boom. Irish. Are we totally Irish on Ireland now? Boom. Look at all that Irish. Look at it all. Faith of Bagora. Okay. I can take on an unexpected visit. Since my vassal Mayor Cormac arrived at court as per my generous invitation, he's barely left his chambers. I demand an explanation. When I push the door open, Mayor Cormac is seated by his desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, he jumps out of his skin. He quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into his pocket and turns towards me with an uneasy look on his face. This is like the medieval version of like your mom or your wife walking in when you're using the laptop. Right? Close the window, close the window, close the window, close the window. Nobody wants to see. Here he's writing on a parchment. Okay, let's see what's going on. Well, we'll see what's going on. D3. 1. What are you hiding? Show me at once. Perfect. Did he really think I would not see that? Give it to me at once. With a shivering hand, Cormac offers me the crumpled parchment. It's a list of times and places, things heard and seen, private things. Cormac is helping someone scheme against my son, Erna. What? Bruh. Are you gonna mess with my poorly bearded, cowardly son? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Written proof. It's a murder scheme. You trying to kill my kid? Oh, that's not gonna do. Can I arrest you? I can lawfully imprison him. Only a 42% chance. I don't have a hook on him, do I? No. If I fail to imprison him, he'll leave and become a wanderer. Well, if he leaves and wanders off, that's fine. But I can't just let that go. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Justice! Apprehended and awaits his fate, safely locked in my dungeon. Good. Try and kill my kid. What's wrong with you? I just got my first prestige because I used it all up otherwise, so I think we might need to focus on a couple things to maybe get my prestige up a bit. Oh, I forgot to see what my spouse was going to be doing to help me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. You know what that means, D6. The fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to help me manage my domain. Excellent. Okay, control is getting established. Perfect. I have a claim on ossuary. Hang on, what's going on up here first? Mercenary company contract expiring. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I got 5 months left. Well, maybe now would be an excellent time to fight Ossuary. Let me just double check on them before I do anything rash and dumb. Their military strength is inferior. They don't have any allies to speak of. Alright, let's do it. We are expanding at a rapid pace. I don't have enough piety to declare war. Oh. No, I'm going to get too big of a penalty. I'm going to be disgraced. No, I have to wait until my piety. I got to get that piety up. Oh, that sucks. That's disappointing. I don't like waiting. I'm able to conquer. Let me conquer. I can't ask for gold if I need to. I could ransom this dude if I wanted to. No, no. Try to kill my kid? You're lucky I don't execute you. Maybe I should execute you. Can I execute you? What's it going to be if I execute you? Spy masters come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my knight Beacon. There's a lot of intrigue going on at this court, man. What would happen if I executed the mayor? Gain 12 dread. I'd lose some piety. It's an act of tyranny causing all subjects to lose 10. Why? He I don't understand. It's not tyrannical. He tried to have my kid killed. I should be able to chop his head off. Alright, I don't want to take that chance right now. I'll let him rot in jail. That's fine. Oh man, more letter writing. My recent endeavors within the realm of theology have given me a greater appreciation for God's representatives on earth. This is the same thing as last time. So let's see how we're going to kiss up to the Pope this time. I have 4 choices. D4. His youthful vigor. How old is he? He's 55. That seems like that's not going to work out quite as well as I'd hoped. Your empty posturing as a man of God does not fool me. Your clouded sight into the hearts of people betray you. Guys, even the Pope knows he's old. Come on now. But that said, we're doing pretty well. I need to find a way to get some piety up there. If I had more kids, I'd marry off some kids to get some piety, but no such luck. To the abhorrent Earl Murchad, we've been burdened with your oppressive laws for too long. No more. We're done paying your taxes. If your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you'll wish you had treated us more fairly. So I can either grant them a tax lien. Oh wow, the control level drops minus 75. Or basically they'll revolt. Well, I don't know. What do we do? Come on, random numbers. 1. Congratulations. You get a tax lien. Low county control in Leinster. Yeah, now I gotta get now I get on board down here to get some county control because that's still dropped at 25. I don't need to do that. I can declare war, but I haven't got enough prestige to do so. All right, none of that stuff matters right now. One of my prisoners died. Oh, I'm getting like no. Oh, this is brutal. Things are falling apart quickly now. I've been hosting your chancellor, mayor, or something or other, for several weeks, and he's helped me to truly see the splendor of your realm under your rule. I'm nothing less than honored to serve as your vassal. Well, thanks. Excellent. Good work. Happy vassals. Happy vassals. Very important. Shared prayer. Exiting the church in Sildara, I end up in the company of some local merchants as well as Conmel. They are in the middle of a discussion regarding theology and worldly wealth. I would invest in the church, but how can I know if that even is St. Matthew's will? Alright, well, let's see what we do. I got a D2. 2. I know some way your gold will be put to better use, so I can gain 20 gold from that, as opposed to maybe... Oh, that actually would have been better. He would have been my friend, we would have got temple grounds, it would have been exciting. But nope, 20 gold it is. Rando Lando, them's the breaks. Another perk. Perkity perk perk. Which tree are we doing? Second tree. Which of those two things are we going to be doing? The first one. So we have pedagogy. Your wards can get additional skills and become your friends. Okay, well that's handy. That's good. Although I'm not really teaching anybody, but maybe, let me see if I got any grandkids getting spit out here or what. Where'd you lose your eye? What happened there? Did I miss something? When did you lose your eye? I guess while we were taking over some of these things, you got your eye poked out. Dude. Alright, I do have a little grandkid. Beautiful. Excellent. What about the rest of you? I got another grandson. Excellent. You I'm still waiting on, but that's alright. I got 2 grandsons. When they get a little older, I will teach them. If I take over all of Ireland, I will change the name from Kingdom of Ireland. It could be the Kingdom of Rando Lando. It could be Cloud City. I don't know. We'll decide what we're going to do. If anyone is in chat and has any ideas, let me know. Or, if you're watching this later on YouTube, and by the end of this, we haven't... I doubt we're going to unite Ireland tonight, but we might. Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you think it should be? Alright, I need to get this prestige. How am I going to get some prestige? I really want to take Ossuary over before someone else does. Right? I don't need these jerks down in Munster taking them over before I do. So frustrating. So frustrating. I'm known for my dedication to my faith. Excellent, excellent. I can get lots of money. But that's not of any help. Can I, is my marshal still doing this stuff here? What's he doing? He's sitting on his butt. You should be down here getting things under control in Leinster. And I got a little cash. Maybe I will go into Dublin and what do we have here? A small harbor, some crop fields. Maybe I'll oh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Leisure palaces. Unbelievable. Do we have just like a castle? Like, what's going on here? Like, do we have like walls that we can put up? I'm confused. Hang on, let me pause this for a second. Training officers and knights, the military academies, that would be handy. Siege weapon effectiveness, royal armories, like weapon depots, a jousting ground, a blacksmith, archery grounds, tax offices. I might construct tax offices. Am I just dumb, or do we not have like castle walls and things? Crop fields and a small harbor. Like, where's just like walls? Like, how are we going to protect ourselves? All very strange. I don't know how this works. Alright, I'm going to hold off. Oh. These increase the damages. I'd like to get more troops. mean, I can just get some men-at-arms. But I'm only making 5.4. I can get some basic men-at-arms. Let's get some basic men-at-arms. Let's just get, like, some archers. And I like having siege weapons, so let's get some... Let's get some of these dudes going. Excellent, okay. Progress of a sort. Ill. Earl or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. Once again, the corona. Do we send for the physician? Do we stay in bed? We are calling for the physician. I don't think I had a physician because I didn't have one the last time. Okay, is this dude like a dwarf? He is a dwarf. Okay. He's a drunk dwarf. Who does that sound like, guys? With the beard. What else he got? He's a holy warrior. Impatient. Just. Stubborn. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Oh, I hope we get this guy. Okay, who's this dude? This is some guy. He's a good fighter, but I don't think he's a great surgeon. All right, let's see. We don't get to choose. Nope, we get the. This is the part. This is the part of Rando Lando that makes you mad. I would love to have this dude. Look at him. Look at him. He's great. But we got this dude. All right, now what are my treatment options? 3 options here. Let's clear the roller. Bam, 3. Leave me be after all that. Oh no. I'm gonna be dead. I am gonna be dead. 52. We'll see if we make it. How old is my oldest grandson is 5. I think he has to be 6 before I can be his ward. So I'll try and be his ward when the time comes. I've got to use up this. I've got to make that attack. It drives me crazy that I don't have enough. Because I've got to use that. I've got to attack Ossuary before I die, or else that claim's going to be gone. My spy masters come to me with grave news. While we don't know yet who, someone is plotting to kill my spy master. Not Snofrid. Look at these two. Alright. Crusader Kings 3. This is the same person. If you've invented cloning in the Middle Ages, I think that's more important news to tell the king than the fact that someone's trying to kill. And how do you find out a plot that someone's trying to kill you and then you and your clone? This is all very confusing. Either way, you need to stop it. That was like a medieval Black Mirror episode. What's going on? Look at that, see? Hire a doctor, don't do nothing. Just lay around in bed all day long and you will be just fine. Not a problem at all. I'm trying to be also, I just realized, mindful of my camera because I realized that I'm giving up like half of my cam real estate to Lando over here. But totally worth it. Who doesn't love Lando Calrissian? Look at Billy D. Williams. Look at that handsome motherfucker right there. Oops, sorry, I watched the language, but come on, look at him. Look at him. Really? Good job. I couldn't ask for a better mascot. For Rando Lando. Available perks. More perks. Which tree are we doing? We're going over to Theologian now. I've only got the one option right now, so we're going to go Faithful. Clergy Opinion plus 10. Handy. Absolutely handy. Oops. Sorry, accidentally paused there. Alright, so I'm getting super impatient on attacking Ossuary. You don't know how much it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me not attacking them right now. I don't think there's like a quick, easy way to just get prestige real quick. Especially when you're not allowed to make any decisions. Any decision that would be available that would give me extra prestige, I would just be loading up on them now, but because it's Rando Lando, I can't do it. Okay, staring at stars from all my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I've only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. It's almost like we live in a solar system. My suffragan bishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the clergy to know. Guys, it's just the firmament. It's just the firmament. They're just little lights flying around the firmament. It's fine. God's got you. No problem. Don't bother looking. But we'll see if I proceed. Boom. You're right. I should focus on earthly matters. Look at all that piety I gain. Earthly focus for 10 years. Conma's loving it. Excellent. All right. Who needs science? Bah. Now someone's trying to kill my other son. What is going on? Like, I'm glad my spy master is uncovering all these plots, but she's not doing anything to catch these people. The only one who got caught was me. I caught that dude. Who is trying... Oh, he's still in my... That mayor is still in my prison, is he? That just suddenly struck me. Is he dead yet? Or is he still sitting? Is he still chilling out? Nope, you're still there 7 years later. Have you had a good think about what you did, mayor? This girl's been there 10 years. This girl here. Will someone pay your ransom yet? For a favor? I don't need a favor from you. So you can sit in there for a little while longer. If you had... Well, she's got good learning stats. But no, I don't need to release her. You can sit in prison. That's no problem. At some point you might be useful. Loss of popular respect. Well, story of my life. You guys respect me, don't you? Don't answer. Don't answer that question. I'm going to assume you do. Okay, how much do I need? Okay, hang on. I'll check that in a minute. I'm dying. Mind and body. The further I delve into my studies, the more apparent the link between the mind and body becomes. Too much worry can make you sick, and the mind is no stronger than its vessel. I need a healthy outlet to cope with the strains of ruling. I've read about the benefits of vigorous movement as well as journaling to soothe frayed nerve. Journaling? Did they do journaling in the Middle Ages? That doesn't sound right. That sounds like something that, like, modern day soccer moms do, right? Like, he's got like a scrapbooking wish book. What's going on, man? He'd have a Pinterest account, basically. Okay, let's see what. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's clear the decks. I got 3. Boom! I'm gonna go for a run. I gain the trait athletic. I can exercise. Keeping healthy. Right? This guy's doing all the stuff I should be doing in real life. Well, I mean, not recommitting himself to God and the Bible. I'm not doing that. But I could deal with a little bit of running. But unfortunately, I can't jog. I have a medical condition called extreme laziness, and I have a crippling chip addiction. And those two things combined make it really, really difficult to exercise and to run. It's just physically impossible for me. So, you know, what are you gonna do, right? I just gotta sit here and Twitch stream all day instead. So. And before anyone gets judgmental, none of you are out there watching me while you're on your phones while you're jogging, all right? That's okay. That's all right. Hopefully you're finding a better balance than I am. Okay, I have all this money. I really should be spending it on cool stuff, and I am not. So I'm going to look at some stuff in a minute here. Romance declaration. Oh, this could get me in real trouble. As I push aside the sheets to... Okay. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My rowdy stag. We've all heard that before, boys. Ladies, if you're watching this, use that on a guy. See what happens. I think they would be... If you called your man a rowdy stag, you would confuse... He'd be like confused, but complimented, but he'd find it funny. But then he'd be wondering whether or not, like, what are you talking about? I want you to do that, and then I want you to report back your findings to moi. My rowdy stag, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Ermin Sindabidabidabidis. And who are you? Oh, God. You are married to my steward. All right. Well, it's not my choice. I can't be blamed. Future divorce lawyers watching this. Abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. No. I'm married. Come on now. Look at this guy. He's 55. He hasn't got time for running around after young girls, especially married young girls. Don't get involved with married girls, guys. That's bad. That's bad karma. That's dirty pool, gentlemen. Dirty pool. Okay. I'm at like negative 16 prestige. So I don't think I'm going to be attacking Author anytime soon. So let me see if I can at least blow some cash. Let's, what have I got here? Crop fields. Can I improve this? Let's improve my crop fields. Right? More taxes, a little bit more taxes. Another lifestyle perk. We are killing it with lifestyle perks. Let's clear the decks. Which tree? First tree. Which sub-tree? The third sub-tree. Wash your hands. Could you ask for a more apropos choice in this day and age? Reduced chance of illness, reduced chance of courtiers contracting illnesses. Boom. Wash your hands. Everybody wants to go back in time to kill Hitler or manipulate the stock exchange or... you know, sit around on the grassy knoll to see who killed JFK. But if you want to do the most good to help people, go as far back in time as you can and just really, really, really promote hand washing. Honestly. Go back at like 2,000 or 3,000 years and just start a cult of hand washing. It's an absolute cleanliness cult. And you will save more lives than anything else you do. And if you do travel back in time and do that, leave a message, leave a comment, let me know what you did back in time. My lord, Conmail approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the influential Regula Pastoralis, but refuses to sell it to me. If you make him see the error of his ways, I would be in your debt. Okay, so we got to get a book to my bud here. But let's see what we're going to do. 2. This book sounds interesting. I lose 50 gold. Fine. Conmail doesn't like it. I'm stealing his book. I'm stealing his book. That's my book. Listen, man. I'm the king. Well, I'm not the king. What am I? What am I? Earl. Maybe I should create the Duchy of blah 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 because I've just got a bunch of earldoms. I need to kind of get up to the duchy level. Can I do it? Let's look. That might give... Ooh, that might give me... prestige. Oh, it gives 300 prestige. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Boom. I'm now petty king. And I got lots of prestige to attack Ossuary. Okay. Excellent, excellent. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give a quick little save here, everybody. Little save. Resume that game. Okay. Alright. Let's just make sure that he hasn't gotten a whole bunch of powerful vassals. Their military strength is still inferior. Let's do it. Let's do it. Declare war. My claims. Declare war. Raise all the armies. Look at that. Oof, he's actually not too inferior. I don't know if I'd call that inferior exactly. He's only a little behind. Hopefully I'll be able to pour... Oh, wait, I can call in an ally. Let's get some Welsh dudes out here. Excellent. Good job, buddy. Ooh, I need it too. Look, he's got some allies or something going on here. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. No, 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 no. No. Oh, brutal. They captured my son. Oh, they captured like 2 of my sons. Okay, where am I? Where's what's left of me? Anything? Did he wipe me out completely? Oh, that didn't work. I screwed that up. Oh, I want to save scum. It's so bad, guys. We'll see. We'll see how badly this turns out. Oh, no. Completely botched it. Completely botched it. Oh no. This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster. No. Womp womp. White piece? No, he knows he's gonna kick my butt now. Oh. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. I really want to save scum that because that was just pure stupidity on my part. I should have waited where I was and then got the other, because if I had waited until the other guys came across the ocean, I would have been fine. Are my kids dead or just captured? He's cut 2 of my kids. Alright, I'll see what the outcome of this is, and then I'll see if... I want to try not to save scum. I don't like doing that. Look at the Welsh. They're still fighting the good fight. What are you doing, guys? Like, even I've given up, and it's my... I'll just... You know what? Before anything else happens, let's just surrender. What happens here if I surrender? I lose my claim on Ossuary. I pay him 250. I don't have that much cash, so I'll have to cash in some money from the church. I spend... Okay, well, listen. You know what? Fair play. Fair play. Like, I mean... I don't like losing that badly, especially when it was just stupidity. But at the end of the day, that's my own fault. My own fault. So, what's the score? They've still got my my loser kid in here. He's wounded. They let out the good kid, the one-eyed old Cyclops here. I'll wait a little bit and see if they release him. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get some cash here first. Hang on. Ask the head of faith. Gold, please and thank you. I know that was a defeat. I got an empty... Oh, look at all these empty council positions. What happened? Did he kill all my councilors? Did they all die? Yikes. Yikes. Did they all die in the battle? They must have. Well. Alright, guys. Fresh start. See, that's the irony. I do a playthrough where all the decisions are random, and it's the decisions that I'm making outside of the randomness that's causing us to screw up. All the random decisions are working out aces, no problem. This just shows you, random chance is a better Crusader Kings player than yours truly. But I'm okay with that. Okay. Look at that 20 rating. You are the marshal, no problem. Who is this? Okay, you're the marshal. Congratulations. I need a chancellor. Oh, look, everyone's dead. There is, like, nothing going on here. That's amazing. What do I have for a steward? Okay, one of my kids could be the steward. Great. I got nothing for chancellor. I mean, I'd have to recruit this dude to my court just to get a decent counselor. How much is that going to cost me? 20 bucks? 20 gold? I'll do it. You're in, kid. Do you need a wife? No, you came with a wife. Perfect. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I didn't realize that mayors could be female. I guess it depends on the inheritance, but that's... Is that right? I don't know if that's correct. I mean, it's fine. It's progressive. I gotta check with the settings, too, because I'd like to see what the... I never really checked to see what the settings are in terms of changing some of the things. I'd like to do a, like... I guess my only problem with the historical stuff is that even though it's historically accurate, I don't like doing playthroughs where, like, all the time where it's like... where, like, your male children are so much more important. Like, you get female children, and the only good they are is to, like, marry them off for alliances or to pop out a bunch of kids for your dynasty. Do you know what I mean? But it takes so much work in-game to get them equality that it's just not even worth the exercise most of the time. So I'd like to see if you could just start it. Where, like, imagine we lived in a world where equality was there from the jump, right? Maybe even under, like, with homosexuality in the game, instead of treating it as, like, a negative trait that people can uncover and put you to death for, which, unfortunately, historically accurate, but hey, you know what? We're just making this up. This is all just fantasy role-playing, so why not imagine, like, a better world than we're living in and see how things would have worked out differently, right? It would have been great to see some powerful female leaders and, you know, armies being led by Joan of Arc types, you know what I mean? Like, less crazy, but like Joan of Arc types. I'll see. Maybe that'll be, when this one ends in catastrophic failure and I end my dynasty, maybe that'll be the next I'll check and see. I don't even know whether we can do these as settings, but you should. Maybe someone will create a mod for it, if not, so I think that would be great. Okay, anyway, that was my little off my soapbox for a minute. Equality, equality, equality. Trans rights, Black Lives Matter, etc., etc., etc. If it's a lefty position, I probably subscribe to it. And if you disagree, you can kiss my liberal butt. Not liberal, progressive. They're very different. Alright, what do we got? Few knights, yeah, few of everybody. Powerful vassal demands a council position. Who isn't in there? Oh, you. Well, Abner, deal with it, man. Alright, so that didn't work. That was a colossal failure. I could maybe try for another claim here and then start again, but by the time I build this up to the point where I can, he's already almost 60 years old. So it might be better to just stockpile some cash and see if maybe I can have my sons have better luck. The enthusiastic King William of England, his vassals, and the whole family has heeded the call of Albion and embraced the English culture. It was only a matter of time. Listen, man. I'm Canadian, but I embrace the English culture every time I watch Monty Python. I was that nerd back in high school, the Monty Python guy who could recite every sketch. I still can. But now it's like, now when you're, here's my thing, nerds. Let me give you a little old man lesson about nerd culture, okay? Now, if you like Monty Python and you like comic books and you're a big fan of Captain America or Wolverine, or you're into science or these kinds of things, right? You're a smart person. That's cool. Right? That's totally fine. That's not just acceptable, but it's actually, you know, a positive, seen as a positive thing by a lot of people. It's a wide accepted community that do that, right? I was a nerd back when it was tough, guys. All right? Not to get all crotchety old man on you, but like back in the 80s, you know, when I would join D&D club, I was not impressing any of the ladies, and in fact, yeah, I was more likely to get beat up for it than I was to get laid out of it. So, you know, and my love of comic books was not seen as a positive from a social perspective, let's just say. Whereas now, I can have a full sleeve Alpha Flight tattoo, boom, and people, including women, find it somehow impressive. So I'm glad that we've come out the other end on these things, because people shouldn't be punished for liking interesting things or being smart. But man, it was a rough go. It was a rough go, but I stuck with it, man. Listen, Monty Python transcends it. It was worth any butt kickings I got in high school or name calling I got in high school for being able to recite the parrot sketch in full or the constitutional peasant. 100% worth it. 100% worth it. All right. Neither here nor there. Let's get back to the game. Shared prayer